Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andreea. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, and in today's video I'm going to talk about products that will elevate your makeup game. I've talked about techniques, I've talked about many things that will help elevate your makeup. However, I don't think I have a specific video where I talk about new products, new technology. And the way I'm going to show you everything is by applying and also by comparing with the older favorites. If you love this, you want to try this now. If you used to love this, maybe give it a try to this. Let's get into it. Let's start with a primer. If you're the type of person that absolutely loved professional or any kind of those very thick, kind of silicone-y primers, it is time to step up the game. In my opinion, the best primer of all time is the SHISEIDO Synchro Skin. I'm gonna link it in the description box to know exactly which one I'm talking about. In general, because SHISEIDO has a skincare background, their technology, the technology of that primer is just something that for me I've never seen before. It's the best primer. If I would marry again, I would never, but if I would marry again, I would use that primer. Second, in my opinion, is this one. Actually, it's not necessarily second, it's just a very, very different formula. This is a gel-like texture. You apply it on your face, and every foundation you're gonna come with on top of it will have such an amazing grip. It will make your foundation stay for so long. Okay, this is a cult product. This is something that if it's working for you, it's absolutely unbelievable. This foundation probably has more than 20 years since it's on the market. Very, very beautiful. It's a classic formula. Luminous, but not extra dewy. It has a little bit of coverage, but not too much. However, in my opinion, there are two foundations that are better than this. Different, so let me explain. The first one is ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This is very similar with the ARMANI, but it has more coverage. It's a little bit more modern, more sophisticated in terms of the texture and how it glides on the skin. And then the second one in my book, which is one of a kind foundation, and this is going to up level. Like if you love this, but you want that new technology where your skin is brighter, something that has, you know, no silicons, it has amazing ingredients, and actually, while you're wearing this, it's like wearing a foundation infused with treatment for your skin. Top foundation at the moment is this NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Now, I am going to apply this one because I'm really obsessed with this. I'm using the color Punjab, so I don't know if you can see, but I have self-tanned my body, so I need to apply something that's slightly darker. The way this foundation looks on the skin is, you cannot really compare this foundation with anything. As you wear this, your skin will get better because it has amazing ingredients. You know, I'm a NARS lover, but when there's something that I don't like, I don't like. But when it's something that I love, I dig into how it was made, what were the ingredients, because obviously I'm passionate about makeup, and this is one of a kind. Now, if you are a huge Tarte Shape Tape lover, you should know that I am too. However, the new technologies for concealers, they improved the texture so much. And one example would be the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. This is so beautiful, hydrating, luminous. In my opinion, this is a little bit dry. Now, I still like this concealer. When I get back to it, I remember why I like it, but then I remember why I don't use it as much. It's because it's a little bit dry, it's very matte once it dries, and it doesn't have that luminosity and that flexibility that, for example, this one provides me. So this is my current go-to. It has just enough coverage for what I need. I mean, you can make it even more high coverage. I like to use the concealer a little bit everywhere on my face, especially where I want to brighten, because this color is slightly lighter than my foundation. So the color I'm using is Sepia. And then I'm gonna take this, I think this is 06 Spectrum and Katie brush. I mean, yes, this is the concealer that I love right now. This is so very luminous, so nice and pearly. This concealer really blends beautifully. I have a hard time seeing someone not liking this concealer. Although this is not an old product, I think that it's a little bit outdated, if I can say so. I still love it. WESTMAN Atelier, and it's not the only product. Take Rare Beauty or Persona Cosmetics. All of these brands that have created contour or cream bronzers, they've used like these new technology where the product looks so beautiful. It's so easy to blend. It's like butter, but then once it dries, it semi-sets. It still has a beautiful finish, and it's a lot easier to work with than Tantour. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have every single shade from this product in my kit because it's great. It has a lot more pigment than this, so for professional use, I still prefer this. But for personal use, not only, I know a lot of makeup artists who love this. Now I'm going to show you in real time how I contour with this product. So a little bit here, a little bit here. Right, and now I'm going to take this brush. It's a synthetic brush from Huda Beauty. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I'm using the color Truffle. When I don't have self-tan, the color Biscuit works for me as well. I should be using a smaller brush, but it's okay. I'm only using basically the tip of the brush. If you have this or used to love this and you want to change it up a little bit and improve your blush game, you want to try the YSL Nude. This is lip and cheek balmy tint, and this one will last a little bit better than this. I feel like this kind of disappears. Do you guys agree? Kind of disappears off your skin. And the colors for the Glossier, they're very pretty, but I feel like they could just add some more, like more vibrant colors, because right now it's all about blush. And this, in my opinion, this color, New Flush, ladies, I'm telling you, these are my ladies. Do you guys know that video on TikTok? Now, this is what I'm talking about. Like this beautiful sheerness, this blush from within, this amazing finish. It doesn't look like you have blush when you apply this. It literally looks like you're blushing from within. Another product that I love and I think it's a cold product, but I haven't reached out to this in a very long time. This is the NARS liquid blush. Now, a little goes a long way with this product. However, you know, it comes with a pump. It's not as easy to spread it. This is in the color Torrid, and it's still very, very pretty. I think the new generation of blush, this Rare Beauty, is insane. A little goes a long way, and I love this sheerness. Do you see how opaque this is? No, now that I spread it, this is a lot warmer. A lot warmer. You see this sheerness? The pigment is also insane, but you know, it has this applicator. I think it's a lot more user-friendly. Definitely still not for beginners. I could not put this on a beginner list because it has so much pigment. By the way, this color in particular is Joy. Now, I'm gonna apply this from YSL because I love, love, love this one. So I loaded my brush with product, and now I apply it on top of the cheeks. This is such a good color. She's alive. So good. I love this color. I'm not done with blush. I wanted to give you a better option if you're using MAC blushes. They're amazing. I know it's not the same price point, but now, if you have never tried these blushes from Valentino, I dare you to go to your closest Sephora. Try the texture in the store. It's something that I've never seen before. So good, these blushes. I will apply this after I'm applying powder, and you will see what I'm talking about. This is an old technology. It's kind of flat. It's kind of boring. You know what? I've never been a MAC girl. And I know that 99% of the beauty lovers in the world, they were MAC lovers. I've never been a MAC lover, not because I necessarily did not like the products. I loved some of their products. I never liked the way MAC made me feel. It always made me feel like I'm not part of their crowd. It's like, ooh, we're better than you. Maybe it's just my impression, but just their whole marketing, how people acted when you went to a MAC store, not in the United States, because I feel like back in the days when I would travel a lot and I would go to LA or New York and would get into a MAC store, people were just so nice and so kind and it was so welcoming. But that's very much like US culture in general. In Europe, when I would go in a MAC store, it didn't matter if it was Italy or France or Romania, where I'm originally from, people would be like, you know, like that look. Very judgmental in my opinion. Maybe things have changed, but this is how I have always felt about MAC. That's why I've never been a real supporter. I am using MAC products now, some here and there, but now you know the truth why I have never really used MAC products. Moving on with powder. If you love Laura Mercier, there's no replacement. I still love Laura Mercier so much for a very particular reason. This translucent powder is, although it has the same formula in like 25 years, it's really working, especially if you have oily skin. And if you need a powder that would be matte, this is it. However, I have two options for powders that are a lot better in terms of finish and the longevity. They're not better than this, they're just different. The first one is, of course, Givenchy Prisme Libre. This is not a new product. It became very like famous and hyped because I don't know who exactly in the industry started to use it, but this powder exists for quite a while. I love this concept of having 4 different colors. I don't know if you have noticed this. And in combination, it gives you like the perfect shade. This I prefer to use under my eyes is Voile Rosé number 3. It has that soft, very, very soft pink to it, which under the eyes sort of brightens And when you apply this powder and you have like a super strong light in front of you, you can see that this is not matte. It has that pearly technology to it. Very, very pretty. And then the second one, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This one is in Fair. What you should know about this powder in comparison with a translucent powder is that this technology of pressed powder will give you more coverage. It will slightly change the color of your foundation, so be mindful of that. And a third thing that it does that the translucent powder does not do, that blurring effect. So the blurring effect you have from this powder, you will not get from any translucent powder, even Laura Mercier. So can I say I would replace my translucent powder with this? No. But it definitely improves the overall look when I use this one. I could start with this, but then when I finish with this powder, it's just like, The way you want to use this powder to really give you that unbelievable effect is by pressing it into the skin. When you use a powder puff, you might end up applying a little bit too much. And when you apply too much of this powder, the skin could be a little bit too flat. So just be mindful of the application. I've always said the application is key. You could use the best products in the world. If the application is not spot on, I'm taking some powder and I press it where I've got super large pores. Can you come closer? I really want to make sure that people get to see this. No one does this. No other powder does this. Look at this. So I've applied it on the cheek where I've got super large pores around the nose. And then check out this side. I've applied a little bit right here. Look on my chin. Where did the texture disappear? Like what happened right there? Under the eyes is where I prefer to use this powder. You could use it with a brush. This one is from Misa, number 1. When you apply this with a powder puff, it's a little bit more intense. It just has a little bit more brightness. Look at this. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to eyebrows, it's about what is working for you, because with the eyebrows it's very specific. I think you should use what works for you. However, just stay away from the brow pomades. Brow pomades, I don't care. You could have like literally no hair in your eyebrows. You should not, nobody should be using pomades in their eyebrows. There, I said it. A very good new product that I believe a lot of you would love. I don't care what you used before. Benefit Gimme Brow, if you especially use this, or a pomade, try this product. The reason why I like this Legendary Brows from Charlotte Tilbury so much is because it really does the job quick. And you end up having super natural, very modern looking eyebrows. I'm using the color Soft Brown. I used to use a lot of Black Brown. Don't be scared by the name of this color. Black Brown still works for me. However, Soft Brown, I feel like it's, like the name says it, softer. I understand if it's not your thing. I will never judge you for your makeup choices. But for myself, I absolutely love the look of the eyebrows done like this. One product that I could totally say it's very outdated is HUDA bronzer. We all love HUDA bronzer. I have so many memories with this. It's a great product. If you have it and you love it, please still use it, just like any other products that I've talked about. However, if you want to improve your makeup game, you want to try the Valentino. I love this bronzer. I just love it. I think it's like nothing I've seen before. I've said it many times. Now, as I said, I'm going to apply the powder blush. This is in number 2. The other one was Rosso Valentino. I think this color is a lot better for me right now. I'm going to take it with this Sculpt number 2 brush. How gorgeous. Okay, now, if you used to love, or if you still love, Iconic London, I used to overuse this product. This is so shiny. Oh, look at this. It's still pretty, don't get me wrong. I would maybe use it for different occasions. However, I love the merit. I love the merit. So if you are looking for a nice glowy balm with that expensive glow, it will give you just dimension, no color. No color whatsoever. I love this product. It sits on top of foundation beautifully. Now, when you talk about highlighter in a powder form, this is pretty. This is from Bobbi Brown. It's very nice. I have so many memories connected to this, but I'm not gonna lie. These highlighters from Rare Beauty, just another 5 steps in the game. These feel so nice. It's like nothing I've seen before. Yeah, this is the color that I'm going to use, Exhilarate. It's probably out of stock. I'm gonna apply it with a Rapher 19 brush. And I'm gonna apply a very, very small amount. I'm applying the powder highlighter right here. A little bit on the bridge of my nose. But if I want to really make it look very realistic and not make it look like I have product in there, I will apply this on top, just with my fingers. I'm gonna take it, and on top of this powder, I get the balm. This is the most beautiful combination you could possibly do for your highlighter. Do you remember this product? Is there anyone that still uses this product? I'm very curious in the comments if you still use MAC Paint Pot as your eyeshadow base, or this could be your only eyeshadow. I'm very curious to know. The reason why I never really liked this, I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't in love with. Very thick, very opaque formula. I've never really been a huge fan of. If you use that or anything similar to this, maybe like the Bobbi Brown, I think it's the same kind of thing, the same vibe, you want to replace it with Hindash. Now it's called Color Fluid. These are just, I'll be honest, Hindash sent me this. I realized that this is going to be a must-have in my makeup kit, so I've immediately put them in my makeup kit, and I haven't taken them out since. So if you haven't seen me using a lot, it's because I am obsessed with these, and I don't want to risk going to any jobs not having this. This is just, When I do a no makeup look for a client, let's just say Amina Moadi, I want to have these because they are long-lasting. They look like skin. The colors are so well thought. When I wear this, it's like, is she wearing makeup? Hindash in general, it's like elevated makeup. I love that guy so much. Also, his approach to makeup, his elegance to makeup. Really love Hindash and his products. If you want to improve your eyeshadow game, meaning you want to elevate your eyeshadows, you want to go towards the best technology there is, and that would be Natasha Denona. In my opinion, this is like a great must-have palette. This is the Biba, and you have different textures in here. So for example, this one in particular would be completely different than this, and then the mattes also are very different. So you've got beautiful, the most modern textures there are. Same thing goes with Anastasia Beverly Hills, not quite. So if I would have to pick, honestly, I wouldn't be able to, because what I like about Anastasia is the color range and the way colors are mixed in a palette. I don't like their palettes. They always end up looking very dirty. I don't know. In my opinion, Natasha Denona looks a little bit more professional. The price is a little bit more professional too. But then I love also Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows. So I don't care what you're currently using. If you want to upgrade your makeup game in terms of products, you want to use one of these two brands for your eyeshadows, and it's impossible not to find the palette for you. That would be a good video about eyeshadow palettes for different eye colors. Let me know in the comments if you think it would be a great topic. I would go with this color. This is called Rose Pink. Let's do it with my finger. How gorgeous. Next, we're going to talk about mascaras. And if you love and use Better Than Sex from Too Faced, I don't have it anymore. I threw it away a couple of months ago. But if you love that mascara, everyone loved that mascara. But to step up your game, you already knew. You knew. Like, if you're watching this channel, you know how I am in love with Lash Clash. This is only going to work if your eyes are, you know, regular size, or your lashes are long. I've got small eyes, but my lashes are quite good. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am a huge lipstick lover. When I came to this new studio, I had a hard time throwing lipsticks away because I cannot say, oh, this is too old. I'm not gonna use this formula. When I have a color that I love, that's what I'm gonna use. However, I'm here to tell you all about like new stuff and how to improve your makeup products. And I have to say, Dior Forever lipsticks are amazing. They're classic lipsticks that last all day. And also these ones from NARS. This lipstick from NARS is very, very pretty. I have to say, the formula, it looks like a, you know, like a regular lipstick, but it stays on forever. And you know me, I like to apply a little lip liner before lipstick. By far the best is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This color is in Deep Taupe. And this is American Woman from NARS. It's a very classic color. Now, if you like a matte, comfortable lip, definitely go with this from NARS. And like I said, Dior has amazing formulas. Lisa Eldridge, of course, she's killing it with the lipstick formulas. Now, I'm not going to take this off because I really love this whole look. It's very monochromatic, very me. Did this 1,000 times. So boring, but it's always working. I wanted to show you a product that's really beautiful for lips, and I'm going to apply on top of it. And that is the Squeaky Clean lip balm from WESTMAN Atelier. This packaging is exquisite. This will look good on anyone. I'm telling you, I don't care your skin tone. This is going to look good on you. Also because it's, you know, it's kind of sheer, so of course. I'm gonna get this on top because I like a nice hydrating lip. The last product that I really think you should replace, there, I said it. If you have Max Fix Plus, it's okay. I've never really been a huge fan, like I said. This is going to be amazing on your skin. It just creates a beautiful, luminous texture of your skin on top of it. It doesn't leave your skin dry. It prolongs your makeup. All right, guys, this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it informative. Please don't forget that you don't really need to get anything. If you have products that you're happy with, there will always be new products. There will always be new technology, new things happening. everything is moving with the speed of light, so you cannot really, even I cannot keep up with everything that's trending right now, and this is my job. So please take everything with a grain of salt. I don't want you to have any FOMO or feel this anxiety that you're not up to date with the products in your bag. If it's working, don't bother changing, okay? Thanks so much for watching. As usual, you can find me on TikTok and on Snapchat and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.